Retired history teacher Yen Zhihua authored a book that disclosed facts about the Great Famine that occurred in Fuling District, Sichuan Province, from 1959 to 1962. The book was seen by media outside China. Recently, the CCP retaliated by having the Chongqing government suspend Yen Zhihua's retirement pension and falsely accusing him of being a wanted fugitive. Yen Zhihua, who retired from Chongqing Fuling Vocational Education Center, is also an independent scholar. He spent 30 years researching the Great Famine and wrote an 800,000-word monograph titled The 1.4 Million Folks Who Were Starved to Death in the Cage of the People's Commune, documentary on the rural communist movement in Fuling region of Sichuan Province. During the process of writing the treatise, he visited nearly 20 counties in 2 regions in Sichuan Province and interviewed more than 100 witnesses and people who were involved, including local district secretary and production team leaders and members of the People's Commune.
就你们那个队呀，那个大饥荒饿死了好多人。
我们队啊，
哎，
饿死100多个人。
就是大饥荒的时候哈，你们家饿死了好多人。
大饥荒的时候5个人噻，我们一共7个人，最后都是我和我妈妈。我妈个对啊，他妈90几个死到电脑旁边18个人。
208个人啊，饿死了146个人，最后还剩呢62个人。
Yen himself is also a witness to and victim of the Great Famine. Members of his family also starved to death.
The older folks were my grandparents. My mother was holding my younger sister when she died of starvation in the second year of the famine.
After his investigation, Yen Zhihua discovered that the Great Famine didn't last for the government's stated 3 years. It lasted for 4.5 years. The Great Famine started in early 1959 and ended in the first half of 1963.
According to the historic documents and information I have read, and based on investigating a large number of people involved, the number of people who died of starvation throughout China is between 75 million and 125 million.
Because he exposed the truth and his findings were seen by people outside China, the Chinese Communist Party suspended his pension in August this year.
We receive our monthly pension in the first half of the month. Last month it came on the 8th, but it was not paid this month.
Staff of Fuling Human Resources and Social Security Bureau claimed that their office issued a letter requesting them to suspend his pension payments. The division chief of the Social Security Bureau responsible for regulating the payroll of retirees told Yen that they were just cooperating with the requests that came from the judiciary.
He said that I was a wanted fugitive, so they had to cooperate with the judicial authorities. I asked him who said I was a wanted fugitive. He said he wasn't allowed to reveal the source. I said all wanted fugitives are listed publicly on the website of the Public Security Bureau. So if I was one of them, why not be open about it? Which agency listed me? Does the list have my name on the website? He is full of nonsense.
In China, retiree pensions are made up of 2 parts. The employer pays 20% of the salary earned during the years of work, and the individual contributes 8% of the earned salary. According to publicly available information, the CCP stipulates that pension payments can only be suspended if the retiree dies, is missing for more than 6 months, or is convicted of a crime and sent to prison for re-education through labor. What the bureau in Fuling District did was obviously illegal. Yen Zhihua made several calls to the bureau but couldn't get his pension reinstated. He even went to Tan Xiaoping, deputy director of the Fuling Human Resources and Social Security Bureau, but his case was dismissed. Yen's wife was killed by a medication error at Fuling Central Hospital. Having nowhere to appeal and file his complaint, he went to the United States in 2018. He went to the United Nations headquarters with his daughter to file a complaint. Yen Zhihua believes that the Chongqing government suspended his retirement pension as a form of political persecution because he exposed the crimes of the CCP that occurred during the famine. He indicated that he used to be concerned about what he would say when exposing the CCP in the past and would only say 80% of what he knows. But now that his pension is suspended, he will say whatever he has to say in the future.